Good morning and happy Saturday. Today is January 4th. We are officially in 2025. I have started reading a little bit in January. My reading goal for this year is actually 100 books, which I'm really excited about. It's very doable for me because my average per month ranges around like 8 to 12. So that's why I'm thinking 100 books. If I can get more than that, perfect. If not, the baseline is 100. So that's what I'm going for. I actually just finished Powerless by Lauren Roberts and Reckless, which is the second in the trilogy. I actually really love Powerless. I had such a great time. I was actually switching between audiobook and physical book because when I was working, I listened to the audiobook, and I actually really like the male narrator for Kai. Like, I really like it. I think that's it makes it such a good audio experience because I've had bad experience with audiobook before, but this time I had a really good time. I loved the book so much. It was like a 5-star for me. Reckless, however, it was a good book, but I'm so confused of the ending. I'm really confused. At the same time, now I can't wait for the third book, and I think it's coming out in April, and I really can't wait to read it. I believe it's going to be Fearless. But yeah, so those are the two books I just finished, and then last night I actually started Ice Planet Barbarians. I actually got this book from my Bookish advent calendar in December, and obviously I read like the back cover summary. It's science fiction, but there's romance, there's aliens abduction, aliens and humans romance, and this is unlike anything I've ever read. I don't really read science fiction. It's always like fantasy or contemporary romance. So this is new, but I figure like, okay, I kind of need like a palate cleanser after Powerless series. So I picked this one up, and it's, a pretty short read. Let's see what pages I'm at page 109, and I don't know how I feel yet because it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel yet, but I want to keep going. I want to keep going. I want to finish this book to really know what the hell is going on. Like, it's intriguing, but I keep bouncing back and forth between like, oh my god, this is so weird, and I need to keep reading. I can't stop reading this. So I guess that's a good sign. I'll update you more about this book, but yeah, it's it's something. It's something. Um, but yeah, so my plan today is just have like a reading day. It's Saturday. I don't plan to really go out. I just kind of want to read and catch up on reading because I know that this coming Monday, when everybody is finally back in the office, we really are going to be really busy at work. I don't really know like if I can really concentrate at work while listening to an audiobook as well. I'm going to try, but I'm not sure how's that going to plan out, which means that like if I can't really listen to the audiobook, it means that I only get to read like after work, and usually I would read around like 7 until the time I go to bed, which gives me like 3 to 4 hours of reading. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I just, sometimes I just wish that I can consume books all day long. Like, that's my ideal life. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want today to be like, I'm just gonna read. I'm probably going to finish this book today, and then let's see like if I have time. I'm gonna pick up my next book. I don't know what I'm gonna read next yet. I do have like my January TBR in mind, but I always kind of just change my mind, which is why I don't want to post about my TBR, because more often than not, I start changing my mind and I want to read something else. So it's best to just have like a monthly wrap up and see what I read more than like, oh, like here's my January TBR. And then I ended up just like changing my mind and like read something else. So we'll see how we do. I think after this I might want to go back to fantasy or contemporary romance. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. But yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to go read now. It's 7 p.m. now. I just finished eating dinner. I finished Ice Planet Barbarian, and I think, okay, I gave it a 3 star. The only way that I could describe this book is like, it's so bad that it's good. There's, I feel like if you are in the mood for like good trashy book, this could be it. This could be it. Cause it's just like there's no plot, just vibes. No plot. No plot, just vibes. And like the entire time I was having such a good time just reading that book. It feels like turning my mind off and just read. There's it's not like fantasy where like there's a lot of world building. You have to like immerse yourself into that book. Never read science fiction before, like let alone like science fiction romance, and this is like really new, but it was fun. It was fun. I gave it a 3 star because like I had a lot of fun, but there's just not a lot of plot. And if you're in the mood for that, if you're in the mood for just like no plot, just vibes, like it's so bad it's good, you should really you should really try like reading that. I I think I'm probably going to continue up the series, but like slowly. Like I'll wait until like I'm really in the mood for just like I just need like a good time. I just need to shut my mind off. Like maybe when I'm like bored or like sick of fantasy, I'm gonna turn to that series because yeah, the spice was spicing, guys. Like, and it was early too. It was like I was at I was in page 30 and there was already spicy scenes and I was like, "Whoa, like that's fast." Like I did not see that coming because I didn't know what this book was really. Well, I knew this book what this book is really about, but I didn't really read the reviews or like anything like that, so I don't know what to expect coming in. So that really like threw me off, or like surprised me. Not really threw me off, it surprised me. But like there's definitely some really cringy moment in those books, but I can't stop reading it. I just can't. I'll just like I like it's so addicting. I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, I'm reading next is Caravel. I decided to go back to fantasy and start this Caravel series. I have all 3 books ready to go, and yeah, I actually bought Once Upon a Broken Heart books first, but then I saw on TikTok that they said that you should read the Caravel series first before going into Once Upon a Broken Heart. So then I went and bought Caraval because I was like, I want to read them in order, especially in fantasy series. Like, I don't want to miss any major plot or like get any major spoilers if I read them out of order. So yeah, we're gonna start with Caraval. I'll update you on my progress, but it's 7. It means that I'll probably read for the rest of the night, then go to sleep, and then yeah, I'll update you in the morning. Today's Sunday. As you can see, we took off the tree, so now it looks really bare. And these bookshelves, we just upgraded them from like my little, just like standing, 4-tier shelf that I had. I don't know if it's in any of the videos, but like at the end of December, I wanted to upgrade my bookshelves because that little bookshelf can't no longer hold any more books. So when I upgraded it, I wanted to get like a really big one because I just know that my books are just going to pile up and I want to display it. It doesn't look like I have a lot of books right now, but it will change by the end of this year. I already know it. Anyways, yesterday I said I started on Caravel. I think I'm like halfway through. That's like my bookmark. I'm like halfway through. So far so good. Yesterday I managed to get 50% through. So I think today, I don't know, but I feel like I might be able to finish this book and move on to the second book in the series. So we'll see how it goes. Also, I know I'm only 50%, but like Julian's sus to me. I don't know. I don't know. I have some theories. I feel like there's some things going on with him, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to be wrong or I don't want to sound stupid. So we'll see how this goes. I will update you on my progress on this book. But anyways, I think my plans today is just reading. I also might want to start edit this video just so it doesn't pile up and it will take like hours to edit a YouTube video, so I might do that. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, I just had dinner and I finished Caravel just like I anticipated that I would. It was okay. I I don't really have any like feelings towards it. It was fine. I guess I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I don't have any strong feelings. Like I don't hate it. I don't love it. I gave it like a 3 star, but to be honest, like the more I think about it, it might be like a 2.5. I'll sleep on it and then I'll see how I feel the next morning if I need to change my rating. But it's okay. But I am continuing on with the series only because I just want to get through them and then I can read Once Upon a Broken Heart. But maybe book 2 will be better. Like who knows? Maybe book 1 is not that good, but maybe book 2, like, the different story that revolves around Tella, maybe I'll like it better. But yeah, I'm gonna start on book 2 right now. It's like a little past 7, and I'm probably gonna read until I have to go to bed. And yeah, I will update you guys tomorrow. Good morning and happy Monday. I forgot to film like the rest of my night yesterday, but all I did was reading, and I started on Legendary. Is it Legendary? Yeah, I started on Legendary. I think I'm only like maybe like 70 pages in, and then I kind of called it a night and went to sleep, but that was really it. I'm going to continue reading this book later today, but since it's Monday, I am currently working. It's gonna be probably a busy week or like the rest of the month because everybody's starting to go back to work today. Everybody's back in the office, so there's a lot of like reports to be pulled, meetings, get started on the new year, what we want to do in quarter 1. So it's gonna be a lot. I did try to find audiobook, on Spotify for Legendary so I can listen while working, but turns out you have to pay for it, so I'm just like, nah, never mind. I'm just gonna read it after work. But guys, I don't know. This series, I think as of just like at this point, I'm kind of just reading it so I can get to Once Upon a Broken Heart series. Maybe Legendary will turn around for me, but so far I'm still just not feeling anything. Like, it doesn't give me any big feelings. I don't think it's like a bad book, but I also don't think it's a good book or a good series. I don't know, but I'll let you guys know. I'm still pretty early on the Legendary books, so maybe it will turn around for me. We don't know yet. But yeah, it's almost 12. I'm probably going to eat lunch soon or have my lunch. I'll try to read a little bit during my lunch, but we'll see. I'm just looking at my to-do list for work and I'm just like, ugh, there's a lot to do. But I am prepared for this week. I know it's gonna be busy. You know, the holidays are over. At least, like, you know, New Year's was on a Wednesday last week, and I was working on Thursday and Friday, and then we had the weekend. But like, I still had those days to kind of just like be lazy, you know. But this is the start of a new year for me. Like today, as of Monday today, so I want to be productive. That's like another, you know, goals that I have for this year is to increase my productivity at work. I struggle a lot to stay productive. I tend to get distracted, which sucks. I think it's because like I'm getting so used to remote work that it's getting a little hard to stay productive, especially like when I have afternoon slump as well. So I'm trying to remedy that. That's my goal for this year. I really want to be as productive as I can. Obviously, like, it's not expected to like always be 100%, you know, productive every day. Like, that's not realistic, but I'm trying to be better and trying to manage my time and my task better for work. So yeah, I'm working on it. Anyways, I will update you in a bit. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Yesterday after dinner, I just ended up reading for the night and then went to sleep. I think I'm at 200 pages in for Legendary, which is the book 2 in the Caraval series. I feel like so far I'm liking this book better than book 1, and I can see why that I need to read this series to gain better like understanding before going into Once Upon a Broken Heart, which is what the series I intended to really want to read. Anyways, yeah, it's getting better, and I hope it stays that way for book 2 and book 3, because like book 1 just didn't really, it was just underwhelming, because I didn't hate it, but at the same time, like, I didn't like it. So anyways, I just finished my first meeting of the day, and I'm going to start working through some of my tasks before my second meetings. I have 3 meetings in total today, that was just like not bad, but the second meeting, it's our like marketing team meeting. It's probably going to run really long because it's our first meeting of the year, and we haven't met for like the past 2 weeks because of the holidays and like people are taking time off. So there's gonna be a lot of things to talk about today. It's gonna like we slotted for like an hour, but it's probably gonna go an hour and a half or two, which is not uncommon for this type of meeting. But anyways, I think for today, I'm actually going to try using a Pomodoro method to increase my productivity and my concentration. I actually like have a little timer right here. I used to do that method and then I just stopped. I don't know why I stopped. I can't even remember if there was a reason. But when I did it, it did help my productivity. Like it helped me focus. So what I do is like I do 25 minutes of deep focus work, and then time's up, I give myself 5 minutes like in between breaks and then start the clock again. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, that's one of my goal for 2025 is to like increase productivity at work and like increase my focus and like just have better work results and manage my time and my task a little better. You would think that like after 4 years of being in corporate America, having a big girl job, you would figure it all out. No, you don't. No, you don't. At least I don't. So, yeah. We're still learning. We're still learning, but it's okay. I do like my job. I love what I do, but you know, marketing never sleeps. And especially with social media, like you're constantly like doing little things. And I think it's the little things that kind of trip me over because like I keep focusing on like the bigger task, and then when a little thing comes up, like you have to do it, and it's still work, but at the same time you're like, wait, I need to do this first. Wait, I need to do that first, and then like your priorities kind of get mixed up. So that's that's why I want to be able to like manage my time better, making sure that I stay productive as best as I can. Anyways, I will update you guys in a bit. And yeah. Hi again. It's 6 p.m. now. I actually finished work about an hour ago, an hour or so. And now I'm going to eat dinner and then I'm going to continue my nightly reading. That's all I do. That's literally all I do. I work and then after work, I eat and then I just read for the rest of the night. It's pretty boring. But you know, honestly, reading is like my joy in life right now. So that's all of the time that I'm free. I dedicate it to reading. But anyways, I was able to read a little bit after work and I'm at page 267. I definitely like this book more than book 1. But at the same time, I can't tell if it's like too early to say that I like it. So we'll see what happens. Also, I don't know, but I'm really itching to read a romance book, like contemporary romance, spicy romance. I'm itching. I've been itching. I've been thinking about like, I just need to read one. So I might take a break after book 2 and slot in like a palate cleanser, like a romance book that's just fun, easy, like I know it's gonna be good. I might do that. And then I'll jump into book 3. I don't know yet. Like, depending on how this book ends, then I'll determine what I want to read next. Because if it ends on like a cliffhanger and it's like getting really good, I will need to read book 3 immediately. So we'll see what happens.